How y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all ready? Cool. I brought up my man Ryan, my man Aaron. They're about to do their thing too. So we're just about to praise the Lord. I want to be able to minister, man. We just want to be able to get together, use our gifts and talents, and just praise the Lord.
Amen. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yeah.
You see, I'm always getting picked on, but never been crushed. Been confused, but I never gone nuts. They try to genocide, but God is on our side. They try to keep us down, but we gon' stick around. Yeah, we don't know what next is, but we have a God who's sure to address it now. Don't be clueless, don't confuse it. Keep it in a jar of clay, don't lose it. We see it in the scriptures. Paul and the disciples try to show a picture that this is just the life of every believer. Yes, indeed, y'all, we gon' get hurt for the sake of Jesus. Even in his chains, he stayed the same. They called Paul insane, but he saw the gain and never did refrain from making it plain that Jesus Christ had to suffer to return to his fame, and therefore he returned to reign and take my afflictions and put them to shame. And all I'm saying is that there's a sign of life and death from a saint that's slain. And this is what I mean, that I wanna die for the purpose of Christ so you can have life. Yeah, I wanna bear his death so you can have life and not die in the next. Let's go.
Come on.
You see, I'm always getting picked on, but never been crushed. I've been confused, but I've never gone nuts. They try to genocide, but God is on our side. They try to keep me down, but I'ma stick around. Yeah, I don't know what next is, but I have a God who's gonna address it now. Don't be clueless, don't confuse it. Keep it in a jar of clay and don't lose this. We blow you a kiss. You know I miss you down here. You know you was known for this. Now, I'm a clone to this. I'm so proud of your life, I took notes of it, Mom. But I do miss indeed the times where we spoke of the power of deeds. And I admire your lead, but I didn't understand why it brought disease, Mom. Yeah, how do you fight this cancer? You said, son, don't you know we fight on our knees? Then, although we're greatly afflicted, battered and shattered, I still believe in a greater reward. Cause in spite of it all, you know we fight till we stand with the Lord, son. There's no cure for cancer. God's my answer, son. I love you. See you in the rapture. You see, I'm always getting picked on, but I've never been crushed. I've been confused, but I've never gone nuts. They try to genocide, but God is on my side. They try to keep me down, but I'ma stick around. Look, I don't know what next is, but I have a God who's gonna address it now. Don't be clueless, don't confuse this. Keep it in a jar of clay and don't lose this. Look it, I'm kind of thinking that the devil doesn't like me. He's always trying to pick at me. But I ain't talking nuggies, wedgies, or wet willies. Now I'm talking about serious things like losing friends because I chose to follow Christ and not a couple of trends. Or moreover, to get jumped by some dudes on my block because I love Jehovah. Or hold up, this is a doozy. That in the middle of crisis, we call Christ and get shot with a Uzi. Some of us are like, ooh, geez. Lord, please don't use me. But we don't have a clue, see? John the Baptist got his head chopped off for preaching the good news, B. But let's remember in Daniel, the king threw 3 in the flames, but when he took a closer look, he saw 4 in the chamber. And let's remember my man Stephen, who stood for the truth in front of the Sanhedrin. And then they took his rear end and dragged him to the streets, and while he was getting stoned, he let the Jesus in him speak. Now listen, I ain't trying to say you gotta die of water, but you really gotta preach it like there's no tomorrow.
Amen.
That's right.
And if there's no tomorrow, then sayonara. Cause to be away from this body is at home with Abba. And then maybe I get a chance to see my mama, who from young taught this boy to stay away from drama. Check this one out. She said, if God is lifting his kids in the middle of crisis, then with my life, God is working his biceps. Cause I'm always getting picked on, but I've never been crushed. I've been confused, but I've never gone nuts. They try to genocide, but God is on my side. They try to keep me down, but I'ma stick around. Cause look, I don't know what next is, but I have a God who's gonna address it now. Don't be clueless, don't confuse this. Keep it in a jar of clay and don't lose this. Yes, brothers, my Elamites, keep it in a jar of clay, don't lose it. Bless you guys. Rich's birthday today. It's Rich's birthday today. And we have to do this. But we're all going to sing happy birthday to Rich, right? Rich, where are you? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Not that one, not that one, not that one. All right. We're going to do this right, okay? So Aaron Hall's going to help me. There he is. Aaron Hall's going to help me sing happy birthday to Rich. You're not singing. Oh, okay.